You are a married man, you are a married woman. You are saying, my husband is not admiring me. How do you position yourself? He came back from work. You are smelling Maggie, you are smelling locust bean. And uncle, you are saying auntie is not kissing you.
Welcome to Deborah's generation. Deborah's generation is a vision that believes that there is more to every lady in line with God's thinking, bringing them into a place of personal relationship and intimacy with God. It is designed for ladies to fuel their spiritual hunger for Christ, being limitless to their impact beyond homes. Deborah was a wife, prophetess, and a judge.
No excuses. Deborah arose. Our mothers have risen. You too can arise.
Position yourself where you can be seen. Many people are saying it's God that is delaying them. You are the one delaying God. God is not your problem. You are God's problem. You are the one that is making it look like God doesn't answer prayers. You've been praying. You've been serving. You've been confessing. God should bring the good man. God should bring the good woman. You don't have any social life. So if God opens the roof and throw a man into your room, won't you run away? Or God opens the roof and throw a lady into your room, you won't run? Abraham's servant said, I being in the way, the Lord... You would not know that God has been waiting because you didn't even leave your house in the first instance. Later you now say, Baba. God is saying, no. Get out. Stop looking at my face. Me, I'm looking at your leg. Stand up and get out. Your friend is getting married, you won't go. They are doing birthday, you won't be there. Wedding anniversary, you won't be there. Even burial, you won't be there. You'll be saying, what will you do at burial? The person that is dead has children. And they will bring their friends to come for the burial. You cannot go to club. You cannot go to fella shrine. Decent parties too, you can't go. You are not saying you are waiting on God. Continue. The 11th hour laborers didn't sit at home. They went to position themselves at the market. Even the 4 lepers didn't enter into Samaria. They sat at the entrance. Why were they sitting at the entrance? Any food or any relief coming from anywhere will pass through the gates. So it will reach them first. Any relief coming will have to pass through the gate. That was why they were at the entrance. So it will reach them first. You are a married man. You are a married woman. You are saying, my husband is not admiring me. How do you position yourself? He came back from work. You are smelling Maggie. You are smelling locust bean. And uncle, you are saying auntie is not kissing you. You've not changed your boxers in 3 days. Your white singlet has become, it was brown. It was white. Now it's cream. You want to join the beard gang. You want to join the beard gang. You don't know that it takes a lot of work, a lot of grooming goes into keeping a beard. You want to keep an afro. You don't know that a lot of work goes into keeping an afro so that it will look well maintained. You are now saying she's not attracted. Who is attracted to rubbish? They might not be able to tell you, but their body language and their attitude will tell you they don't like what they see. If they like it, they will come naturally to you. When my husband finishes shaving in the morning, what he uses for his jaw is different from the other. He will intentionally come and make me have a weave of it. My complaint is always that your shakara is too much, self. That God knows what you will do. That's why He didn't create you as a woman. The belt must match the shoe. The wristwatch must match the ring. This one must match that. The perfume must. But that is why we are always holding hands and hugging and playing around ourselves. Because the smell is comely. They were speaking about Jesus. They said he smells of aloes. Even Jesus smells good. Perfume is not made for club boys. Perfume is made for everybody. Roll-on is cheap. If you cannot afford perfume, go and buy roll-on. Uncle, it's not only women that use roll-on and perfume. You need to smell good. Later you will now be saying club boys took all the church girls. When club boys know how to look good and smell well. Dirtiness is not synonymous to purity. Dirtiness is not synonymous to holiness. Even if all you have is 2 shirts and 1 trouser, ensure it is clean, starched, and well ironed every time you wear it. Look good. Look good. If you cannot afford CK, buy your BK, wash it, starch it, perfume it, and still do your shakara. Position yourself appropriately. I always say something. Don't think your work is done because you are married. Oh, you are welcome, sir. Please bring Pastor Adoragbe with me to the front. Don't think your work is done because you are married. Don't think the people that need to put extra effort into their appearance are the people that are single. On the contrary, it is you that you are married that needs to put in more work. Because possession is not ownership. Possession is not ownership. That is why you will see in Lagos traffic, the person selling handkerchief sweating and they can't use the handkerchief. They are in possession of the handkerchief, but it's the person that buys the handkerchief that can use it. That's the owner. That is why you will see the person selling bottled water, sweating and drinking pure water. They cannot drink what they are selling. They are in possession of it, but it's the person that can afford it that buys it. So that you are answering MRS, or that a woman decided to start answering your name, doesn't mean you have arrived. Doesn't mean you own the woman. Doesn't mean the man is yours. You own the name. You own the ring. It is the person that has their heart that owns them. And if you don't do the job, you will have the name, Mrs. Then you, the man, will have the ring, but somebody else will have their heart. So you have to ask yourself, how did I position myself? What is my positioning like? Is my position such that will make my marriage work? And it cuts across both sexes. You want the woman to respect you. And you've forgotten that respect is reciprocal. The Bible said, give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. Shall men, not shall God. And men in the beginning is not male gender. Men in the beginning, God created man. Male and female created Eden. So man represents male and female. Position yourself appropriately. You need to be careful as a married person, because if you don't handle things well, you can become a single. A single cannot become any other thing except either remain a single or become married. But you, as married, if you don't play your game well, you can come out and become a single. So be properly positioned. Another challenge that requires you being properly positioned in marriage is because don't get carried away by them saying you are the most beautiful woman, you are the most beautiful man. They are saying it because they need to. They are not blind. They see beautiful people when beautiful people pass. They see handsome men when handsome men pass. And no matter how much you claim that a particular food is your best meal, if you keep eating that food 3 times a day, every day of the week. A time will come when the name of the food, not even the sight, the name of the food will irritate you. That is exactly what happens in marriage. Maybe in a population of about 250 million human beings, let's assume 120 million men and 130 million women. He picked you out of 130 million women. Or he picked you out of 120 million men. The fact that you will be seeing yourself every day, living together every day, if you are not creative about it, you will soon be irritating to him or her. They will soon get bored. So you need to know how to be the same person but appear as if you are a different person. You need to know how to be new every morning like the mercies of God. Did you remember the name? Did you remember the name God gave Moses? When Moses said, "Who are you? Who should I say you are?" He said, "I am what I am." So if you need me to be bread, I'm bread of life. If you need me to be water, if you need me to be healer, that is your attitude in marriage. Anything you need me to be part-time. And it goes across both the male and the female. There are times when the wife will need the husband as the leader. There are times when the wife will need the husband as the playmate. There are times when the wife will need the husband as the ATM card. Not every time, but at times. There are times when the wife will need the husband as the lesson teacher. Please help me attend to Junior's assignment. And you have to be able to wear those several caps. And you have to also be able to repackage yourself. Thank God for wigs. He saw you with all back today. Let him see you with maybe a bone straight tomorrow. Let him see you with a twist. And please, I'm not going out doesn't mean you should bathe in the evening. It's not an excuse, please. Some people say, because I'm not going out, so you should be smelling to the people at home. I have 1 minute, 30 seconds left. So you should be smelling because you are not going out. Some people will say, they said, brush your teeth daily. Who said so? You brush your teeth when you wake up, before you even talk to anybody. You're not saying she didn't kiss you. Who will kiss a gutter? You came back from work. The dust of the Oshodi bridge is there on your body. You have sweat. The sweat is everywhere. The map of the sweat is on your shirt. We can see it. Instead of going to shower, you are demanding for quickie. Sit down there. It will not come because at that particular time, the aggro that is catching you should catch you in the bedroom. When you finish bathing, you can tell her to join you. But before then, not on that body. Don't make unrealistic demands. And the same thing for the ladies too. You are now saying you don't have a good sex life. How will you have it? The Bible said, who will want to build a tower that will not first sit down and count the cost? You want to make a marriage work, you sit down and count the cost. Many people invest more time and attention into the wedding.